There was a meeting and Travis was in it, and I wasn't allowed in it. I took Fred to that meeting. I wasn't in it, but Travis was. There was a meeting that I wasn't allowed in, but Travis was. And what that indicates to me, because I wasn't allowed, I gave Fred a ride to that meeting, I wasn't allowed there, but Travis was, what would that indicate? If there's a meeting and high-level decisions are being made in that meeting where someone who's not a member isn't allowed, but Travis is in that meeting, what would that indicate to you, Pastor Erik?
Nick, I'm sorry, I don't remember this meeting.
Well, Pastor Erik, so this, I know, so the Pastor Erik, so this is the thing. Ever since I was a child, I remember there was a fight in my home with my mom and dad, and my dad said to my sister, go bring the tape recorder, because recording is needed to prove it. I have, and I know this is, you consider, and Fred told me it's a violation. I have recording of that meeting because you don't remember and Travis doesn't remember. I have the recording of that meeting in which Travis is in it and decisions are made. And I've learned a lot, I gained a lot of insight, and I know that is legally a violation, but I feel it brings to light. If Travis is in that meeting and you don't remember, he denies he was ever there, and it was a meeting in which members weren't allowed, but he is in that meeting. And I have that recording. I know it's illegal to have that. I feel it's justified in my mind because it brings to light that Travis is a member since he's in that meeting and that I'm not allowed in it. And then so that proven, that indicates that Travis uses that excuse that he's not a member so that he won't be accountable. When I brought it to you, my concern, as I'm supposed to, you said he's not a member. He doesn't even come here. He does go to the church. He is a member. He is a governing. He's part of the hierarchy. In that meeting, I hear him advising everyone what to do.
What decision has been made that Travis participated in that affects our church?
The decision was, what I made out was that there's people that we shouldn't separate God from the Word of God. The Word of God and God are one and the same. We shouldn't make a distinction. The Word of God, the verses we study in the Bible, they are God. And what I heard was that from Ulmira was that she doesn't like that. She feels Avo isn't always in line with that, and when he's with Dave, it gets worse. And then Ulmira had expressed to me, there was in a Bible study that we were in, they were joking around. There was joking around that I was in it, and I am apologized, and that had offended Ulmira. She said, "This is we're here to study the Word of God. It's sacred." And after that, Ulmira was never the same. I think at that point she never liked me. So that sentiment that we don't want people in this church who are not in line with that belief that the Word of God is God, and that there's people who are not in line with that, we don't want them here. We're not going to say, tell them. We're not going to say we don't want them here. We're going to say we're going to discourage them with these methods that are cruel. I've been subjected to that by Travis. And then we're going to deny. We're going to say, we didn't kick you out. Zeke, we didn't kick you out. Avo, there was never any decision made to kick you out. And it's done with a method that's covert, that's concealed. Travis uses very cruel, dark psychology methods. He denies it. He denies he goes to the church. He denies he was in that meeting. He denies that. Yeah.
What is your purpose now? What are you looking for?
I'm bringing to light what Travis does, what the church does, to expel members of the church that the church feels aren't in line with church doctrine that the Word of God is God. People are expelled from the church in a way that is, I feel, is cruel, immoral, unethical, and ungodly. And it should be brought to light and looked at, not as a accusation or a blame. Huh?
Brought to light to whom?
To us, to church members, to you, to Ulmira, to Emilia, to Gabriel, to all of us. And we should I think Travis should be given an opportunity to face this truth and confess that he's doing it. He cannot. If he listens to that recording, you listen to it. He's in that meeting. That decision is being made, and then so the obstacles to that being, I think, is ungodly. Making excuse to not look at what's there. It's there. He was in the meeting. He is a member of the church because he's in a meeting where I wasn't allowed. It's a high level meeting. Decisions are made. He is in that church. He is. I mean, I've spoken to Avo. He's told me stuff, and Dave, that Travis feels like a guardian for Gabriel and Emilia. He's there he feels he responsible to be there to protect. I've heard that one reason he doesn't show up at church because he may have conflict with you. I don't know how valid that is. And then, but he is a longtime member of the church. Fred says he's they want to deny that he's a member, but he's important part of the church. But then it's agreed upon to say he's not a member, he doesn't go there. It's a falsehood perpetuated for the purpose of not being accountable for the method he uses to expel people from the church in a way that is covert, that is hidden. I feel you are aware of this, Pastor Eric. You are aware that Travis is a member and uses this method to expel people, but it has to be done in a way that is hidden, because we don't want to go and tell people we don't want you in our church because you don't believe that the Word of God is God. We would rather do it in a way that it can't be seen, that we can hide this method that we're using by pretending that the person carrying out isn't a member. He doesn't come to the church. He's not in these high level meetings. All of those
Did Travis tell you, Zeke, did Travis tell you that you're not allowed here at the church?
No. Is that you? I'm told I'm not kicked out. I can be there as long as I'm not recording, correct?
Well, I want to. Do you mind if I get onto another topic? Because there is something I want to say about that.
Okay.